St. Louis Department of Health wants St. Louisans to practice responsible pet ownership. And here from the Department of Health is Public Safety Officer Kimberly Vanden Berg. Welcome, Kim.
Thank you.
And Dingo here on the floor taking almost a nap.
Yes.
So, she's awake. So we're gonna, you've got a really interesting and fun job that you get to help St. Louisans learn how to take good care of their pets and be good pet owners. So talk to us a little bit about what that means for us here in St. Louis.
Well, right, that's right. It's a very important job for all of us as pet owners to be responsible pet owners. That's something as simple as making sure your pet is vaccinated against rabies. You know, that, Anna, I apologize.
Yeah, so rabies, now that's something that every pet is required to have, right?
Correct.
And we have, because I know I've got 2 cats of my own and we get the little rabies tags. So we do that once a year, right? And is that a requirement in the city then?
It is a requirement, and actually veterinarians can offer a 1-year, or some veterinarians will offer a 3-year vaccine.
Okay.
And so those are both adequate for your registration in the city. And you mentioned the star tag. It is very important that when you receive that star tag, that your pet, whether it's a cat, a dog, even a potbelly pig, that they wear that with a collar. That way, if they are found in the city,
right,
that we can identify them as being vaccinated. We can also use that tag to help reunite them with their owner.
Oh, interesting. So the tags are actually specific to that pet.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, and every time that you update your rabies vaccination, you'll receive a new tag, and that way you make sure that the new tag is on the pet, and that way we also can look up the record and make sure that we know this pet has been vaccinated recently and is up to date. That's very important. If the pet finds its way into our shelter building, that's one of the requirements that pets have to be able to leave our shelter is an up-to-date rabies vaccination.
Right, and who knew that the St. Louis City has a pet shelter right downtown?
We are. We're located at 2801 Clark Avenue in West Downtown near Jefferson and 4064.
Yeah. So you mentioned potbelly pigs. I just have to, I love pigs. I don't have one. But what kind of pets are allowed in the city? Are potbelly pigs and chickens and all those kinds of things allowed?
You can have up to 1 potbelly pig. Chickens are allowed on certain property size limits. We have information on that on the Department of Health's Animal Control webpage. Dogs and cats are obviously available to be held in homes in the city.
Is there a limit as to the number?
We do have a limit. There is a pet limit of 4 per parcel.
Okay.
And so if you live in a multifamily home, that includes all the pets in that multifamily home.
Interesting. Okay. So 4 apartments, in a 4-apartment building, there's only 1 allowed per.
1 allowed per, or if you
4 and 1.
Exactly.
No more than 4. Yeah.
Now there are some exceptions where if you choose to have more than 4 pets, you can apply for a non-commercial kennel permit,
Okay.
but they will allow up to 8 pets in a home.
Okay, so special permit. Okay, so what, besides vaccination then, what are some other things that we should know as city residents and citizens?
It's very important that when you have your pet outside the home, that it's on a leash. Just like Dingo is here on this leash, you want to make sure that you have a good grip on them. That way, if they were to get spooked by another dog, another human, that you can keep control and not have them run off.
Okay.
The only exception to that is for dog parks in the St. Louis region. Typically those you have to sign up ahead of time, but they're fenced in areas where a dog can be allowed to play and roam off leash and then you'd have to put the leash on before exiting the park.
Okay. So leashes and vaccinations, what else?
It's also very important to make sure you're cleaning up after your pet. That's as much a public health concern as it is a pet owner's concern. And so it's a good idea when you're taking a pet on a walk that you want to have either some old grocery bags on hand or poop bags, dog waste bags. You can purchase those at pet stores, big box stores, even the dollar stores have refills that you can submit or fill into your waste bag disposal. And it's important to make sure if they have to do their business while they're walking, that you're able to clean that up and deposit in a waste receptacle when you have an opportunity.
So don't go out for a walk with your dog without having some bags on hand.
Correct.
Yes, that's very important to all of us here. Very good. Is there anything else that you want to add?
Well, it's a good part of pet responsibility to make sure your pet is spayed and neutered. And the Department of Health, along with Carroll House Quick Fix and Bark, have been able to partner together to offer the free dog and cat fix during the month of May. And all you have to do is call Carroll House Quick Fix at 314-771-7387 and ask about the Bark free fix. and you can take advantage of that. And that is for low-income residents in the city of St.
That's
Louis.
fantastic. Great opportunity. All right, we're going to learn more about pet ownership in St. Louis after this break. Stay with us for more STL Live.